This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, what's going on with MULN is really next level crazy, okay? The short interest is 321%. There's 0 shares available to short, yet the price is crashing. And not only that, they just had a 100-to-1 reverse split. 100-to-1. And they've done this like 4 or 5 times already, and the bad actors still couldn't close out their short positions. Okay? 100-to-1 reverse split. They couldn't close out their short positions, and the price is still tanking. This is a bigger Ponzi criminal scheme than AMC, in my opinion. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell MULN. I'm just telling you that the evidence of the fraud and corruption is so overwhelming that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI cannot claim that they can't see what's going on. And I believe that what they're trying to do, they're putting all their resources behind trying to push MUL into bankruptcy before they have to turn over the blue sheets and the trading history of MULN. This is absolutely crazy in my opinion. How can a tiny stock like this stay on the threshold list for like a year? It lives on the threshold list, which means they're never covering their FTDs. They're just sending them overseas. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI is doing absolutely nothing. And the company had to have a 100-to-1 reverse split, and the bad actors still couldn't cover those short positions, which means they have 1,000 or 10,000 times the float in short positions. And if you look at Chart Exchange, 321%. 321%. 0 shares available, yet somehow the price keeps going down. This is the biggest, if not the biggest, but one of the biggest financial crimes. The fraud is obvious. All you have to do is look at the numbers, look at all the reverse splits, and you know that this is nothing but counterfeit shares. And the fact that they live on the threshold list, yet the SEC does nothing, the FBI does nothing, the DOJ does nothing. Nobody asks a question. Where are they getting these shares to short into the market at 321% interest rate? That's absolutely crazy. This is fraud. This is corruption. And Paul Atkins needs to do something about it. I'm not saying that the MULN board is the best in the world, because they are not. But what these guys are doing to MULN is next level criminal. I mean, next level criminal. They just keep creating counterfeit shares on top of counterfeit shares on top of counterfeit shares. And then they have a 100-to-1 reverse split. And then right after that, they push it back down again when the cost to borrow was 321%. Where are they getting these shares from? Where are they coming from? They're coming from market makers' computers. And everybody knows that. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think they could do a 100-to-1 reverse split and they still can't cover their MULN short positions? Obviously, they have 100 or 200 or 500 or 10,000 times the float of MULN. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.